All right, where am I going? I have an active quest, it seems, and as per tradition, I have taken a bit of a break from recording Let's Plays, and I need to like relearn what I was doing. What was I doing? Where's my active quest? Oh, okay, so this is my active quest. Okay, so the volcano, Volo, not volcano. I need to talk to Volo. So he's probably just gonna be like hanging around like here, right? He often just hangs around the camps, right? So trying to figure out like if Volo's name is like a pun on something or if a reference to something. Anyway, okay, so half a kilometer in that direction, which is going to be the other camp. So that's fine, I guess. I can fast travel over here. No, come on. Alright, I thought there was like a way to like fast travel between camps when you're in a map, but am I losing my mind? Must be losing my mind. Alright, anyway, it's Volo. So you have something to tell me about Pokemon and Pokédex season whatever. So there you are. Okay, so are we finally going to learn what the deal with these things is? Have a look here, if you will. A good, long, close look, please. See the patterns modeled after Pokemon? I've come to think they might be letters. Rather like hieroglyphics, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. Alright, so that's Arceus, Reggie, Gygus, I guess, because that's a Sinnoh Pokemon. Palkia? Not entirely sure what the third thing in the top row is. Azelf, another Regigigas. I'm not going to try to read those all now. Anyway, someone went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. Alright, so that's probably the one who's in the name of this game. If I had to take a wild shot in the dark, I'm going to guess that that's the one whose name is in the title of this game. The creator of the very universe, and its name is Arceus. Alright, boy, can I call him or what? Perhaps you've heard this name. Yeah, it's on the box that I got this cartridge in. But, I don't know how important it is, you know? Of course, what else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now, let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected as you went around quelling the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed they all have words carved on their backs? Go, give them a read. Alright, so that is, for example, the fire plate or the flame plate or whatever it's called. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. The original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus, and because I know that I'm just gonna get people informing me the canonical pronunciation is Arceus, I call it Arceus, and there's nothing you can do about it. So what do you say, Dragonite? I think we should try to gather all the plates. Something's going on with the IK on his left foot there. And I've got just the idea of where to start our search. Join me in the heart of the grueling grove. Volo, you're feeling alright there? So I see there is another NPC quest over here, which I can do. And I'm gonna pick this up and I'm probably gonna ignore it. You're May. Or Mai, I guess. Would be my guess. Because no one's ever said your name aloud in this game so far. So we meet here again. I've been hearing plenty about your impressive exploits. But, of course, I've always known you would impress us ever since you deal with that alpha cricket need for me. I've had my hands full as well. I've no idea why, but Munchlax keeps trying to run off in different directions. You tell him, Munchlax. Where are you off to now? I'll assume that there's, like, food over in that direction or something. Seems like a very Munchlaxy thing to run off to. I'm not sure what he's so focused on, but he just up and disappears without warning. Keeping track of him has been quite the task. And the same to you. What was that just now? It almost seemed to be responding to Munchlax. Alright, So God is calling me on the phone, and he sent me some GPS coordinates of, I don't know, whatever food Munchlax is interested in, I guess. Maybe the honey on one of those trees, something of that nature. Anyway, I wonder if we're about to see another strange phenomenon sweep across Hisui. Perhaps I'm reading too much into things. Could I ask you to visit Ramanas Island to try to shed some light on this new mystery? I feel like the game is trying to frame Ramanas Island in the camera, but it's not visible from here. Anyway, whatever you want, I'm gonna go and work that out later. I've already forgotten where Volo said. I think he said the Grueling Grove. Alright, that's gonna be this little pond back there. Okay. Let's see. Where's, No, well, I just wasted some hardy grains. Who cares? Stantler. Let's be off. Oh, how much fun it is to go charging across the landscape with Stantler, but I think for now I must dismount because I need to talk to this guy. Alright, Vola, what do you want? According to my own investigations... What? An Alpha Vespiquen? Terribly sorry, Dragonite, but do you think you can handle it? Alright. So I haven't seen any Alpha Pokemon that are, like, obscenely high leveled, like, level, like, 60, 70, 80, 90. The way that I probably would have if this was the game of Xenoblade Chronicles that I was trying to compare it to. Alright, 60 is not that high. But, I'm not expecting this to be too bad, given that you are an Alpha, given that you are a bug type, rather, and weak to overheat, I feel like I should be able to use a strong style overheat and have that do a significant chunk to your health. Again, I'm not sure what's going on. Alright, or we can just one-hit KO you. That's fine. I'm not sure what's going on with the black bars on the top and bottom of the screen. That's like blocking out part of the game UI, and that's like covering up your health bar by the default camera angle. It's really strange. Anyway, that's going to be the stone plate. Easiest plate to pick up in this entire game so far. Why did that Alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying around. I don't know why it would pick up one that's 4 times super effective against it, but in any case, that's the only other plate I had any information about, so that's that. And yet nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect that there must be more plates left out there for us to find. I have, what, 10 of them through the story? That would be 11, and there are 18 in total. So there's going to be 7 more somewhere. Anyway, so we're going to be talking to Cynthia's grandma. I have to assume. Mistress Kogita, yes, you haven't had the chance to properly thank her for her help in obtaining the red charm, the red chain. Am I right? All the reason to pay a visit. So the ancient retreat. All right, where are we going? Are we going to? I don't see a marker on the map. Do I have to go back? So, Professor, you're going to have to remind me how we do actually get to the ancient retreat. I assume that I just have to, like, go to a special marker on the map or something like that. I've completed Starly's Pokedex entry. I've completed Typhlosion's Braviary's level 6, Sliggoo level 9. Alright, you're getting up there. Alright, anyway. Not the most important thing right now. I would like to go to the ancient retreat, or the ancient Celestica town, whatever. Wherever Cynthia's from. I should be able to just, like, go to... Oh, it's this little patch. Okay. That's, I think, approximately where Celestica town is, right? In Sinnoh? It's north of the daycare route. North-ish of the daycare route. I don't remember if it's on the east or west half of Mount Coronet, though. But anyway. Let's see. We can go in here. And we can talk to Cynthia's great whatever grandma. It's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? Alright, so it's about the plates. I guess it's about Arceus indirectly. Ah, yes, a tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those are the days of the ancient Sinnoh people from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebearers of mine worshipped Arceus and the Pokemon that created the Hisui region. And I've heard of certain fragments, plates as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Cleaver and Weirdeer. Is that all? I thought surely you could tell us more about the Arceus than the plates. I'm afraid there's nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator, Arceus. Had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answers to these many mysteries may even shed light on why Dragonite here fell from the sky. It's still a bit of an open question, isn't it? Aha! I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help as best I can. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they are connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain, but in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? So, the very beginning sounds like that Prelude Beach or whatever. The 3 Pokemon of the lake. I guess I'll just read these in order. Yeah, them you already know. Go give them your thanks for the red chain and show them how strong you've become. Alright. I know there was something about Heatran. There was something about... Alright, that's gonna be like a quest. Cresselia, Regigigas, and whatever the beginning is. Alright. Fire Spit Island. Have I been there yet? Oh, you know what? That's the one where I fought the good boy. The Growlithe. And, Crescent Beach. The Crescent Moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Okay. Coronet Highlands for now. There's a couple places I think where that might be. But I'll have to think about that and probably at some point just follow the quest marker. Snow Point Temple. That is indeed where you would go to find a Regigigas. Did not mean to... I've already seen that one. In the beginning. This has to be Prelude Beach, right? Yeah. Alright. I think that's it. Yeah, I'm done with my questions. And can I just knock these... Anyway, I hope you succeed, for your own sake and for that of the Pokedex, and whatever else you said after that, because I hit A too fast. I knew we could rely on you, Mistress Kogita. That's much more information. There's more than enough information to work with. Now, let's find those plates. Alright. Yeah, I like how, like, I did one thing and, like, activated one text box that I didn't expect to, and then I got completely just confused. Anyway, we've got another cutscene after we walk out the door, have we? It's just as I had suspected. Pokemon are the key to our search, Dragonite. If we can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the backs of the plates at last, perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. Alright, how exciting. You should go and search for the Pokemon that Kogita mentioned. I have my own avenues of research I'd like to pursue. Arceus, creator of all Hisui. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokemon it might be. Yeah, if I finally get to meet God... I've got some questions for him about this phone and why it's got such spotty reception and it only seems to go off whenever it feels like it. Alright, so I guess I'll start here with Prelude Beach. Because that's right here. And I can't ride Pokemon in town, unfortunately, can I? Alright, so we've got yet another cutscene. Alright, it's Kamado. I've got a message already? Boy. I like how the mail in this game travels faster than I do. I'm told that you're collecting plates of some sort with the Merchant Volo. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. I was not expecting you to take nearly as well to this as you seem to so far, sir. Alright, but Prelude Beach is down here, and we've got about a, what was that, 200 meters? I guess Prelude Beach is from the door. Something like that. Anyway, let's see. So we're going to run through town. We're going to run past the one guy who really wants a large Weasel, which I still haven't found because I still really don't know if I can honestly be bothered to find a large Weasel at this point in the game. Maybe I'll do it as, like, the very last thing that I do in this game. The way that, like, I ended off Xenoblade Chronicles by fixing Desiree's watch. In, like, part 93 or whatever episode number that ended up being. And, like, I'll end off this game with like one of the quests I could have done almost at the very beginning. I want to say its quest index is like 4 or 3 or something like that. But anyway, we've reached the pier, so this is where people land when they come to Sinnoh for the first time. This is the Ellis Island of this game. Prelude Beach, indeed a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Are we gonna fight? We're gonna fight. All right. I don't know if I need a heal. I don't think I need a heal because I'm pretty sure I was healed up when I went off into the fields the last time, and I took down the Vespiquen in exactly one hit. But anyway, Golem. All right, this is not something I really want to have Typhlosion out against, and you are almost certainly gonna hit me with a rock or a ground type move, so I'm gonna get on out of here. Let's see, Braviary. Riley, Garchomp I think is probably... No, not that. Garchomp is probably my best bet. Because it is, after all, Garchomp. You know what I still haven't done is I still haven't named any of my Pokemon. Should probably do that one of these days. But anyway, we can... I'm gonna Agile Style an Earthquake. And next time around, that's gonna let me get off 2 hits, I think. Alright, you're gonna do the same thing. I don't think that's gonna take me down. Yeah, that did about the same amount to me as it did to you. And you have like the 14 level advantage, and that wasn't even a strong style move. Alright. Let's see. Let's Agile Style another one. Won't make a difference in this matchup because you're going down, but it'll probably give me a minor boost to speed a couple turns in. Alright, Snorlax is up next. And Snorlax is going to Zen Headbutt me. That could be an issue. That was not an issue. Can I, Alright. Railu is the only one on my team I think who has a fighting type move. This could be less than ideal. You being level 66 and all. Can I heal? Can I just waste a turn healing? I want to try and get through this without, like, item spammage. Alright, we're gonna go all out. And I can't go all out with an Outrage. Alright, that's unfortunate. You only have 85 accuracy, like, by default. Without mastering the move. So I'm gonna go all out with a Dragon Claw instead. Alright, so this will still be a more powerful attack. See what this does. Snorlax's physical defense isn't anything to write home about, but as everybody probably knows, Snorlax has a tremendous amount of hit points. So, alright, so you're gonna send in Clefable. Clefable's gonna use Calm Mind. I don't think I have a Steel-type move or anything like that, do you? Oh, okay, you are buffing. I'm not the biggest fan of that. That increased your special stats, didn't it? Oh, that increased your offense and defense, really? Alright, whatever. I'm just gonna do as much as I can with the double edge. Alright. That was respectable, I guess. As long as you don't... Alright, you're gonna Agile Style or something. As long as you don't, like, buff again. I would be a lot more worried about this if you buffed again. You're not gonna get any HP back, because I only had a couple points of it myself at that point in the fight. Railu has Bullet Punch. I do not know if, against a buffed Clefable, if I really trust Railu to not just, like, immediately get folded in half by this thing. Especially since you don't have part Steel-type and you are weak to Psychic. Oh, Gardevoir has Aura Sphere, okay. Oh no, wait, that won't help me here. That would help me against Snorlax. Snorlax is not someone who I'm up against right at this point. Can I just stall? Can I just stall with... Okay, well, I guess I'm going first. Can I just stall with Draining Kiss until those buffs wear off? And you're gonna do it right back to me. Alright, that was about half my health. And that's probably gonna restore a decent amount of yours. Moonblast is significantly stronger, but I do want some health back. If you use Draining Kiss again, after I get some health back from this draining move, I probably can survive it. And I think after this turn, yeah, I survived it. I think after this turn, your offensive stats and your defensive stats are going to return to normal, which is good. Alright, this is not going to take down Clefable, but it should do a decent amount. It did not do a decent amount. It put me about back to where I was before. Is this going to turn into a war of attrition? Because I'm pretty sure I can have a... I don't want to switch anything in, because I don't want to burn a turn switching. But at the same time, like... I can barely do anything with Draining Kiss here. Alright, you know, I'm going to cut away until something interesting happens. Or I guess I won't have to. Alright. So, that's... I would say fine, but it's really not fine. It's really annoying is what it is. Braviary. And unfortunately, there goes my my holder of a decent fighting type move, too, for when Snorlax comes back. Esper Wing, what does that do? Heightened critical hit ratio. That could definitely be good. Because critical hits would slice through your defenses. If I can, like, get another one. Alright, no critical hits, and you're gonna drop a full restore. Wow, KyoMadoka, you really favoring the stall matches here, aren't you? One of these days I'll get a critical hit. Like, if I sit here for long enough, eventually it's gonna happen. Or eventually your buffs will wear off, which I think is, like, gonna happen on the next turn. But, oh my god, Clefable. How many power points is Draining... Alright, there goes the buffs. How many power points does Draining Kiss have? Now that that's done, I'm just gonna hit you with a Brave Bird, and I think Strong Style Brave Bird's gonna finish you off. Now that your defense isn't buffed. Not even. Wow, alright. I swear to God, Clefable. The good news is that Draining Kiss won't steal that much HP back. Yeah, alright. You know what I can probably do is I can probably bring in Rylou and use Bullet Punch. Because you're only at about a quarter now. And Bullet Punch is super effective, and it's not Stab yet, but Bullet Punch might be able to take down a Clefable. I'm only 2 levels weaker because I have been, like, training up. Alright, critical hit there. I don't think I needed that, but thanks, game, all the same. You're just rubbing it in my face. Alright, here comes the Snorlax. Snorlax is about halfway down. That's gonna be the end of Rylou. Alright. Unfortunate. Sliggoo and Typhlosion are the only ones left. Typhlosion has a couple physical moves. Not really. Alright. The only physical move I have is Rollout, and Rollout's gonna take a couple turns to do anything. Sliggoo, I guess, then. Oh, Sliggoo has Iron Head. I should have done that instead. Would have been safer, would have prevented Rylou from going down. Speaking of which, though. Alright, you know, I won't worry about this now. But, is an Agile Sliggoo really still gonna not gain a turn against a Snorlax? Is Sliggoo really that slow? Alright, this is a solid, like, 7-hit KO right here. Ow. Oh, man. This guy might beat me. Alright, so let's see if we can... I can at least take down Snorlax right here. And I'm gonna do that now. I'm not gonna heal. Because I don't want him to switch in something else. Rather, I don't want Typhlosion to take a high horsepower to the face. You've got your own Braviary. Alright. I avoided that one, and that's good. Do I have a max revive? I have 1 max revive. Let's use this wisely. I could use my own Braviary. I could use Garchomp. Garchomp isn't really that strong. Gonna revive my own Braviary, and I think after this, I'll think about... Your aim is not very good there, sir. I'll think about who else I want to heal. I'm definitely thinking Gardevoir and Garchomp need healing. I'm thinking Rylou needs healing for experience because leveling up gives you happiness and whatever. Alright, if you do that again, I'm dead. So let's see how much of a hurt we can deliver with overheat. I love how he fell over from that. Alright, so that was a solid 75% there. You're gonna Esper Wing me. If I survive, I can take you down. I did not survive, so I cannot take you down. Let's see. Breviary, not quite as strong as Typhlosion was. And you're gonna come on in with an Air Slash. Alright, so I can take another one of... I guess I have to take another one of those. I could revive someone else, but at this point I really don't want to risk it. Let's see. I thought I had, I guess I'll just do this. I thought I had a move that wasn't like recoil damage. Physical move that wasn't recoil damage, but whatever. Alright. So I'm gonna take some recoil damage there, and your last Pokemon is going to be Heracross. Alright, if I get to move, which I won't, but if I would have gotten to move, you would have been extremely dead. You're gonna send in Garchomp. I mean, I'm gonna send in Garchomp, correction. Pin Missile. Alright. I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet. I don't want to have to win this with, Oh, man. Oh, man. I don't want to have to win this with, Typhlosion, but if I have to, I will. And like I said, I at least want Riley to get some experience from this. Really want that Lucario. Alright, so you're gonna close combat me. I had 2 HP. You could have used literally anything else. And you would have taken me down. I had 2 HP, let me reiterate. But you're at -1, and assuming I get to move here and that you don't outspeed me somehow, I should be able to come on in with a strong style overheat and just clean up shop here. And if you somehow like have some Focus Sash-esque thing that prevents you from dying, yeah, Riley did have Bullet Punch. That would have been amazing if Riley was able to like finish this battle in any way as like the last man standing, but that was not the case. We have defeated Commander Kamado, and someone's gonna get a lot of experience from that. Alright, so that's a lot of experience. Good game, sir. You've grown even stronger ever since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies whom you must reach. Allies with whom you can reach greater heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. You had that all along. Or whatever. I noticed you did not have a fighting monotype. You only had Heracross. Snorlax is like an honorary fighting type. I think that was all. Anyway, when the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others set foot on the Pearly Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on the same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adam and Iridia, it appeared that we'd all been guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. No, I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Security Corps' ranks. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. Could have lost our home. Would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with the survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of the region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Alright, so that is one of these quests. There might be 4 more plates left for you to find. It's my team has been fully healed, that's convenient. I don't think there's anything else here. There are NPCs who have been washing up on shore. I have not talked to all of them. I don't think I'll talk to all of them. But let's, I've seen this several times as I walk past, but I absolutely love how the third Bidoof that you, like, dug out of the dumpsters behind the houses decided to actually just, like, make their home here. The kind of like silly charm of that nature is really, I think, this game's high point, or at least one of this game's high points. There's a couple different things I like about this game, but anyway, let's see.